What's up, guys? Welcome to Blake's Garage. We got some new MILWAUKEE PACKOUT stuff. This thing is super cool. I have my little MILWAUKEE PACKOUT. This is basically what I have so far from them. I have the ice chest, if you will, with the bottle opener, which is super cool. I also have the vacuum cleaner, which is now integrated into the PACKOUT system. Two of the little clear plastic organizers, a bigger plastic organizer, and the big toolbox down there. But this is a new edition that just came out, and I feel like it came out just in time. If you guys are in North America, we observe that stupid thing called daylight savings time, and what that does is likes to take our daylight away in the afternoon so that we can wake up when it's sunny out and then get home when it's dark. Go figure. I don't know. I don't like it. Throwing knife. We'll open this thing up, show you what's inside it. This is the tool only, so as far as the part number goes on this is the 2357-20. All of MILWAUKEE's part numbers, if it has a 20, that means it's a tool only. 21 means it comes with one battery. 22 means it comes with two batteries. So just kind of keep that in mind, guys, when you're looking at that stuff. Just comes bagged up because these things are pretty rugged to begin with. I really love the PACKOUT system. It is super cool. I can't wait to get one at work. I really love the PACKOUT system. It is way cool. Check that out. Okay, so let's lock this in, right? So we'll throw it right there. Why not? Kind of get our first impressions here. So you can see we can have the light up like that. It rotates 90 degrees and it rotates 180 degrees the other way. So flipped up real quick, 90 in the front, or all the way around. That way we can project it out in this direction right here, which is pretty cool. We got one on the side, so if you do have your handle up, you are going to need to drop your handle a little bit, which is no big deal. Check that out. Boom. This one rotates the same, it looks like, so it goes up. Nothing there. We get 180 degrees. Oh no, we get 270 degrees of motion on that guy right there. So that's pretty cool. Now this, also another really neat feature. Obviously, we can run this thing on a battery. Wait, wow. It actually has a storage container. That's super cool too. It looks like that's for like charging your cell phone. Very, very neat. All right, let's check this out. What is that little button there? But this is what's really cool. See here? You can plug in an extension cord. If you'd like, and you're on a job site and you have an extension cord, you could just plug that in, boom, right there, just like that. And that is really cool because you could put, because if you look in there kind of deep, it also has a USB. So you can put that in there. You can put your cell phone in here and charge up your cell phone off of the wall, you know, current, and then it just doesn't look like your cell phone sitting there if you're on a job site or something like that. So really nice, you know, that is really cool as far as security goes. But then our lights never burn out and we're not burning out batteries. Plus, we're doing something else, which is what this thing does. It's very, very cool. So let me show you that. It also freaking charges batteries, all right, guys? So not only does it work as, you know, a light station off of the batteries, but it will also charge our battery if we plug it in. Now, one thing that is kind of a downside, I mean, it's not a downside, but it's just not the best. It's not a fast charger. And by that I mean, it doesn't look like it's a rapid charger. If you look right here, it just says M18 charger. So if you guys are aware, MILWAUKEE, when you buy some of the higher output tools, it'll come with a rapid charger for charging up those bigger batteries. Another downside to this one is it only has an M18 charger. It would be really cool if somehow, I don't know, like even if, it'd be pretty neat if, you know, in here, it also had an M12, you know, that you could shove in there, maybe in the back, and do that sort of thing. And I'm sure they'll probably come out with some sort of M12 integration in the future, but you know, just something to look at. So it looks like we got power button here. We got the modes. Okay, so that's switching our lights up. Now we just have these two. Now there are two of these. I don't think I pulled out the second one here, but there are two of these lights, right? If we hit that mode button again, now we get all three. Then we just get the 1 if we hit the mode one more time. If we hit the mode again, it goes back to the 2, you know, so it pretty much cycles through. So this is really neat. You can position these however you'd like when it's nice and dark out and get quite a bit of light on your work area, which is very nice, especially, you know, if you have an area that doesn't have any power. This little button on the front here changes the lumen output, so high, medium, and low, which is really nice. Then we can change it up. That works on each mode there, so that is way cool. Power button again just kills it. If we pull the cord here, we are now off grid, but if we hit the power button, you know, we are on battery, so we can change our modes up just like before, which is super cool. Pull the battery, thing's dead, right? So very neat. Let's see about the cell phone charger. I would assume you can charge your cell phone from the back here with the battery only, so let's try that. I've seen some people making some PACKOUT stuff, like for integration of chargers that they made out of wood and things like that, just on Instagram, and that's pretty cool. It is not charging without turning it on, so let's see how that works. So I did see a button in here. Yep, okay. So you just hit the little button that's inside this enclosure, and as you can see, we can totally close our phone into here. Check that out. Now no one knows your cell phone's in there. So there's the button right there, the little charging button. You just hit that, and then it looks like it starts to charge your phone. Now I'm curious if when you plug it in, if you have to do that. I'm assuming that's just if you're on batteries only. Okay, so I just plugged it in, and no, it does not charge just when you do that. So you do have to go down here, and you do have to hit the little button, and then it will start to charge on your phone. So just something to keep in mind. You know, that's nice because it doesn't kill your battery off, but it's also like one extra step that you could forget. So obviously just make sure that it's working. So another thing that I'm kind of noticing on this, I kind of would like to see, just because of the design of the vacuum cleaner that we have down here. The vacuum does have a handle, same with the lunchbox, and just being that it's this kind of design, it would kind of be nice to have that, I feel, to just have a little handle on the front to pull this thing off with. Let's see. Oh, it does have a handle here though, so that's kind of cool. So it does have that. Okay, that's good. Another thing that I know some people might be, you know, wondering is, does it have any sort of mounting system on the bottom besides the PACKOUT? And that is a no, it does not. So, you know, if you wanted to set it on something, you're gonna physically have to, you know, set it on something that's not gonna fall off of. So, you know, another thing to just kind of keep in mind with this light, it's not like the tripod ones, you know, this little like tripod situation or whatever. You know, that's kind of nice because now it stands on its own. So, you know, something to kind of think about. This doesn't telescope like this, so, you know, your light is only going to be as tall as the area that you can set it on. So just something to keep in mind. Not really a huge deal though, in my opinion, because it does have a lot of articulation, so that's kind of nice, I guess. Yeah, and if you even want it to like shine up to the roof, it's cool in a lot of rooms when it has a white painted ceiling, you actually get a lot of reflection and it looks like a normal, almost like a normal light. So that's kind of a good way of doing it as well. So very cool. I do like this product. Like I said though, a little handle right here would be kind of nice, just because Milwaukee already kind of has, I don't know, they could have probably put one like, yeah, just right in here, you know, here and there, and just had it like this situation. Or like the lunch pail has the same kind of handle. So that would be something nice to add, I guess. Other than that, maybe a mount on the bottom, if it could like tripod up or something, I don't know. Maybe a 1/4-20 thread on the bottom or something like that to where you can mount it on something. I don't know, that would be a little tilty though. But yeah, that is very cool. Just one more thing for the PACKOUT system. And honestly, I'm still working on my PACKOUT system. I don't have a ton of stuff filled up here. Honestly, all I have this stuff filled with right now is GoPro stuff for filming, but I will be doing a build out on this. I've used this thing quite a bit. I detailed out the car the other day with this thing, worked great. You know, it's really nice to have a little M18 vacuum, which I really like. And then all these, I just got to get some nuts and bolts and really just organize them up. All right, guys, so here's the test you want. Why is it so dark? Well, that's because it's nighttime, so we need to use our light. So right here, you can see this is the E30, and we got these lights on. Now, oh, actually, geez, it's only 2 of them. Okay. Let's hit this mode button. Wow, okay. That is 3 lights there. And then we can hit the luminescence. All right, so that is the lowest. That is the highest mode, middle, and the lowest. Now it's doing a little bit of ISO correction, so hold on real quick. Give you a representation of what it looks like in real life. Okay, that's pretty accurate. Now I'll dip it down to the medium. Yeah, that looks good. And to the low setting. So as you can see, you could do some work on your vehicle outside. Definitely on the low mode, still works fine. And we are on battery. And if we have it on high, yeah, man, it looks pretty damn good. You can angle this, obviously, and direct your light. So let me give you an example too. So here's my garage. That is pretty much an exact representation of what it looks like right now. And boom, you can see that. It lights it up pretty dang good. And we can just pretty much roll this thing and light up whatever we need to light up. So yeah, overall, this is a super rad tool. Plus, you can charge your batteries if you have a cord, or you know, if you don't want it to run out, you can plug the cord in and all that sort of stuff. So if you run out of battery, juice, you're good to go. But if you're using your other M18 tools, you can, well, you can basically charge your things. So anyways, I hope you guys like this light. I will leave a link down to that below where you can check it out on the Milwaukee website and get more information. But overall, I love the PACKOUT system. If you guys have not started a PACKOUT system, I highly recommend asking for that for Christmas. And Home Depot has some really good deals right now on the base and stuff like that. So just keep an open eye. Later, guys, and wrench on.